Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Jester, and today we're going to do our first C++ tutorial. And we are going to do, like in any language, our Hello World program. So in order to start this program, we need to include a library. We do that by using the keyword include. Now, the library that we want to include goes here in between these greater than and less than symbols by saying iostream. And what this does is it gives us access to all of the keywords and functions for input and output operations onto the screen. So, in any C++ program, we always need to start with a main function. I'll talk more about functions later, so don't worry if you don't quite understand why there's an int there. But just know that this is how every C++ program is going to start. So in our main, excuse me, since we're using our standard library, we need to use what's known as a namespace. And so we use std for standard, and then we use our scope operator, which basically tells the computer this stuff is contained in our standard C++ libraries. So we're going to do standard cout, which means console out, and then we do our greater than symbol twice here, and we give it a string, which is going to be hello world exclamation mark. And so we need to make sure, like in almost every other language, that we end this statement with a semicolon. This tells the computer, okay, I'm done with this statement. And so this program now should run. So go ahead and hit run there, and you can see down here we have hello world pop out on the bottom of the screen. Now in order to use cout, you're going to have to type in std every time that you want to use that. Now that gets kind of annoying, and programmers are kind of lazy, so they don't like typing this type of stuff in. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And just to show you that this program won't run right now, I'm going to run it. You can see we get some errors down here. Computer doesn't know where to go to access cout. It says cout was not declared in this scope. So what we need to do is come up here, and we can say using standard cout. And this is the only piece of the iostream standard library that we're using, so this will actually work and run your program. As we can see that does work. We can see that hello world pops up here on the bottom of the screen. Now, with that being said, you couldn't do other operations without using the standard namespace here, such as cin or consolein when you're inputting information. So in order for us to not have 20 lines of code for different pieces of the standard template libraries that we're using here, let's just go ahead and come in here and say using namespace std for standard. And what this does is it allows us to use any operations in the standard template libraries. So as you can see here, we're going to run this and it will still work. It will say hello world. And that's basically everything that you need to know for our first program. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your comments and suggestions down at the bottom, and I will see you next time.